Welcome to Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel. You are listening the fourth test match between Australia and India. Australia chose to bat. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first. Now they are batting. 136 runs already been scored, but the loss of 2 wickets. Two not out batsmen, Khaja 57 and Smith 33. Bowler Jadeja, Ravindra Jadeja. Current run rate is 2.50. In test match there is no relevance with the current run rate, but the speed of batting has been determined by the current run rate. So Australia very smoothly, their batter trying to make some influence over the bowlers of India. So in their first innings they are 136 for the loss of 2 wickets. Fourth test of Border Gavaskar Trophy. Australia chose to bat and scored 136 for the loss of 2 wickets. $140 for the loss of 2 wickets. Another boundary. Khaja plays the ball towards deep point region. Total moves to 61 and Australia's total is 140 for the loss of 2 wickets. The second session of the first day's match between Australia and India. 141 for the loss of 2 wickets. Smith 33 not out, facing Comes Jadeja to Khaja. Played defensively. No runs added to the total of 141 for the loss of 2 wickets. 141 for the loss of 2 wickets. Speed 23 runs considered by Jadeja in 10.2 overs. 142 for the loss of 2 wickets. Placed the ball towards Smith 34 and Khaja 63. 143 for 2. Day 1, Session 2 of the fourth test between India and Australia. Travis Head caught Ravindra Jadeja, bowled Ravichandran Ashwin 32 of 44, and Usman Khaja not out 63 on 170. There was change 3 of 20, bowled by Mohammad Shami and Steve Smith, captain, not out 34 of 109. Extras 11, 143 for the loss of 2 wickets in 57 overs. No ball 1, wide ball 1 by 8, and leg by 1. That constitute 11 runs. First wicket 61 run and second wicket 72 runs. Mohammad Shami 1 wicket. Umesh Yadav not yet taken any wicket. Ravichandran Ashwin 1. Ravindra Jadeja not yet taken 11 overs and 7 overs except Patui. Here comes Exer. Already bowled 7 overs. Khaja and Exer to Khaja. Khaja 63, not out. Exer Patui 8th over. In his 8th over. 57.2 overs. 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Khaja 63 and Smith 35. 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Australia in their first innings, the fourth test against India. Here comes Exer to Khaja. Right to the fielder. That's square leg. No runs. 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Umar Khaja not out with 63 and Steve Smith not out 35. And Ravindra Jadeja bowling and Exer Patel 58 overs completed and 144 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Their first innings, Australia 2 wickets down. One is Trevor Head and another is Labuschagne. So 2 wickets down. They are 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Australia versus India, the fourth test. Here comes Jadeja, left arm slow bowler. 91.4 is the speed. 29.1 over in this session. 69 runs scored. No wickets down. So 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Here comes Jadeja. To Smith. Going forward defensive. Here comes Jadeja. To Smith. Directly to the fielder at cover. No run. Added to the total of 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Current run rate is 2.45. Australia 144 for the loss of 2 wickets. Plays the ball towards point region. 1 run added to the total 145. Smith 36. Jadeja last ball of the over, left arm slower bowler. Forward defensive by Khaja. No runs added. 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. You are listening Sheikh Kamil Hassan YouTube channel. Those who are not yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe and press like button for our encouragement. Sheikh Kamil Hassan YouTube channel is with international cricket and Bangladesh cricket. Here comes the 59th over has been completed and Australia scored 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. Usman Khaja 633 and Steve Smith 36. Two not out batsmen, 2 wickets down. One is Travis Head and another is Labuschagne. Australia 2-1 down in the series. India already ahead of the series. They have won the first 2 tests and in third test Australia strike back. This is the scenario. 2-1 is the series result. Now the fourth and the last test. Smith 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. Exer Patel to Smith. Here comes Patel to Smith. 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. Smith ball directly to the bowler. No run ahead. 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. 59.3 overs. Forward defense by Smith. 2.43 is the current run rate. The 4 dot balls in this over. Hit ball. Right to the fielder. Kaaba. Ball, the point region, travels to no run added, 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. Maiden over, the exact battle, Khaja 63 of 176 and Steve Smith 36 of 120. Jadeja in exact battle, Jadeja bowled 12 overs and exact battle 9 overs. 60 overs completed in this match. Today's second session is going on. First day, second session. Australia won the toss and decided to bat fast. They have scored already 145 for the loss of 2 wickets. Travis said 32 and Travis changed 3. It's two batsmen out. Sami and Ravichandran Ashwin. Ashwin has taken 2 wickets. Ravichandran Ashwin caught Ravindra Jadeja, bowled Ravichandran Ashwin. Travis said 32 and Mornas Labuschagne bowled Mohammad Sami 3 of 20. You are listening to Sheikh Kamil Hassan YouTube channel that brings you the cricket match between Australia and India. In India, the live telecast of the match. Australia won the toss and decided to bat fast, and they have scored 144, 5 for the loss of 2 wickets. Smith not out 36 and Khaja not out 63. Here comes Jadeja. 56.1 km per hour. Session 31.1 overs bowled, 17 runs scored, no wickets down in this session. One 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. 60.1 over. Jadeja to Khaja. Usman Khaja, Australian batsman. One 46 for the loss of 2 wickets. Smith 36 and Khaja 64. Jadeja plays the ball towards Smith plays the ball towards Mid-off region, another run, 147 for the loss of 2 wickets. Khaja 64 and Smith 37. Australia in their first inning, they are 147 for the loss of 2 wickets. Usman Khaja 64 of 178 balls and Steve Smith 37 of 125 balls. Ravindra Jadeja, no wickets taken, 13 overs, 28 runs, no wicket. Nexal Patel, 9 overs, no maiden, 12 runs, no wicket. Saras SIR, 61, 62nd over, 147 for the loss of 2 wickets. Usman Khaja 64 and Steve Smith 37. 61.1 overs. Khaja 64 and Smith 38. 148 for the loss of 2 wickets. Is Iyer the bowler, new bowler. 149 for the loss of 2 wickets. Khaja 65. Smith now batting with 38 runs. 149 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Here comes Iyer to Smith. Plays the ball towards extra cover region. 62 overs completed. 149 for the loss of 2 wickets. T. The second session completed. Now there will be a tea session of 15 minutes. Then the third session will start. 149 for the loss of 2 wickets before tea. This is the scenario of Australian first innings, the fourth Test Mastercard Test. 11 extras over 62 and Scorecard of Australia first innings. Travis Head caught Ravindra Jadeja, bowled Ravichandran Ashwin 32 runs, 44 balls, faced 7 fours, no sixes, strike rate 72.73. Usman Khaja not out 65, 180 balls faced, 10 boundaries, strike rate 36.11. Marnus Labuschagne bowled Mohammad Sami 3 of 20 balls faced, 15 is the strike rate. Steve Smith not out 38 of 129 balls, 3 boundaries, 29.46 is strike rate. Extras 11, no ball 1, white ball 1 by 8, leg by 1, 149 for 2 wickets in 62 overs. Fall of wicket, first wicket 61 run, Travis Head 15.3 overs, second wicket 72 runs, the Marnus Labuschagne 22.2 overs. Bowling analysis of India: Mohammad Shami 11 overs, 2 maiden, 31 run, 1 wicket, 2.82 is the strike economy. Umesh Yadav 10 overs, 2 maiden, 35 runs, no wicket, 3.50 is the economy. Ravichandran Ashwin 18 overs, 7 maiden, 32 run and 1 wicket, 1.78 is the economy. Ravindra Jadeja 13 overs, 2 maiden, 28 runs, no wicket, 2.15 is the economy. Exar Patel 9 overs, 2 maiden, 12 runs, no wicket, 1.33 is the economy. S. Iyer 1 over, no maiden, 2 runs, no wicket, 2 is the economy. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first. It's in Narendra Modi Stadium. This is the scenario of the match. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first. They have scored 149 for the loss of 2 wickets. India's bowling part: the most economical bowler is Exar Patel, 9 overs, 2 maiden, 12 runs and no wicket, but he has not taken any wicket. In that case, Ravichandran Ashwin has done well. He has bowled 18 overs, 7 maiden, 32 runs and 1 wicket. And Ravindra Jadeja bowled 13 overs, 2 maidens, 28 runs and no wicket. 2 wickets taken by Mohammad Sami and another wicket is by Ravichandran Ashwin. Yet to bat in Australia's innings: Peter Hanscom, Cameron Green, Alex Carey, Mitchell Stark, Nathan Lyon, Todd Murphy, and Matthew Kuhneman. So Australia has done quite well in their first innings. They have scored 149 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Khaja scored his third 50 in this series. Usman Khaja most runs 218 is the most run getter of Australia in this series. He has scored 218 runs for Test Day 1 T Australia 149 for the loss of 2 wickets. Smith scored 38 runs. Captain Smith scored 37, 25, 0, 9, 26, and now 38. So he's not consistent enough as a batsman. Is is not done well in this series. The first match of this first test he scored 37. After that, this is the highest run of this series by Smith, 38, not out. So Khaja and Smith are doing well for Australia. So Travis Head caught Ravinder Jadeja, bowled Ravichandran Ashwin 32 of 44 balls, 7 fours, and strike rate is 72.73. Usman Khaja not out 65 of 180 balls, 10 fours, 36.11 is the strike rate. Marnus Levstein bowled Mohammad Sami 3 of 20, 15 is the strike rate. And Steve Smith, captain, not out 38, 129 balls, 3 fours, 29.46 is the strike rate. Extras 11, no ball 1, white ball 1, go by 8 and leg by 1. Total runs 149, 2 wickets, the loss of 2 wickets in 62 overs. Yet to bat Peter Handscomb, Cameron Green, Alex Carey, wicketkeeper Mitchell Starc, Nathan Lyon, Todd Murphy, and Matthew Kuhneman. Fall of wickets First wicket in 61 run, Trevor said 15.3 overs. And second wicket in 72 runs, Marinus Labuschagne 22.2 overs. Bowling of India, Mohammad Sami 11 overs, 2 maiden, 31 run, 1 wicket, 2.82 is the economy. Umesh Yadav 10 overs, 2 maiden, 35 runs, and 3.50 is the economy. No wicket. Ravichandran Ashwin 18 overs, 7 maiden, 32 run, 1 wicket, 1.78 is the economy. And Ravindra Jadeja 13 overs, 2 maiden, 28 runs, no wicket, 2.15 is the economy. And Exar Patel 9 overs, 2 maiden, 12 runs, and no wicket, 1.33 is the economy. S. Iyer 1 over, no maiden, 2 runs, no wicket, 2 is the economy. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first. It's the fourth Mastercard Test match between India and Australia. First two tests, India won the first two tests, and Australia won the third test. And this is the fourth and final test of Border Gavaskar Trophy. In the first session, the 2 wickets down. In the second session, there is no wickets down. The two not out batsmen is Usman Khaza and Steve Smith. The first test between India and Australia. The first three tests. The result is 2-1. India lead the series by 2-1. They have won the first test, they have won the second test, and the third test, Australia won the third test, and this is the fourth test where in the first day after the second session, Australia won 49 for the loss of 2 wickets. Two not out batsmen is Usman Khaja, not out 65, and Steve Smith, yeah, 38, not out 38. After three The session will start, and Usman Khaja, Mastercard Foot Test Series 2023, India versus Australia. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first, and they have scored 149 for the loss of 2 wickets. Hit 32, Cut Jadeja bowled Ashwin and level change. Bowled Sami, 3, 2 not out batsmen is Usman Khaja, 65, and Steve Smith, 38. The last session will start within a short time. Indian players are coming to the field, and obviously the two not out batsmen, Steve and Khaja. Travis said 32, Usman Khaja not out 65, Travis changed 3, Steve Steve Smith not out 38, therefore extras 11 and 149 for the loss of 2 wickets. 61 the first wicket and 72 the second wicket. Sami has taken 1 wicket and Ravichandran Ashwin another. After the tea, play will resume now. Usman Khaja 65, 180 balls, 149 dots. Steve Smith 38 balls, 129. Umesh Yadav, new bowler, 10 overs, 2 movement, 35 runs, 2 wicket, no wicket. 3.5 is the economy. Here comes Umesh Yadav to Khaja. Khaja they plays the ball towards point region. One run, 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. Fourth Mastercard Test. 62.1 overs. 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. Smith, Umesh Yadav to Steve Smith. First over after tea. Right arm, medium fast. Umesh Yadav. Now comes Umesh to Smith. Forward defense, back foot defensive, plays to extra cover. Partnership 78 runs, 241 balls. Dots 192, 137, 2, 3, 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. 62.3 overs, 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. Here comes Umesh Yadav to Smith. No run. 150 for the loss of 2 wickets in 62.5 overs. Smith 38 and Khaja 66. Here comes Umesh Yadav for his last ball of the over. Here comes Umesh to Smith. One 50 for the loss of 2 wickets. Khaja 66 and Smith 38. Yadav 36. 11 overs, considered 36 runs, no wicket. And Saya. Now Ravindra Jadeja will start the new over after tea. 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. Here comes Ravindra Jadeja to Khaja. Khaja placed it towards mid-wicket region, no run. 150 for the loss of 2 wickets. Back foot defense by Khaja. Long leg region plays the ball towards long region. 1 run taken, 151 for the loss of 2 wickets. Khaja moves to 67. Total moves to 151 for the loss of 2 wickets. Supporters. Oh no! Bowled out. Smith back to pavilion by scoring 38 runs. Bowled Jadeja after touching the ball. The bat, then the ball moves to the wicket. Hit the pad and then the wicket. Unfortunate end of captain of Australia. 38 of facing 135 balls. Smith back to pavilion. Third wicket down. So Australia 151 for the loss of 3 wickets in 63.4 overs. And Australia choose to bat, and this is the first and final test. India lead 1-2-1 in the series. Usman Khaja not out 67, and Umesh Yadav and Ravindra Jadeja is bowling. Two Indian bowlers are bowling now. So treble set 32, Usman Khaja not out 7, doubles change 3, and Steve Smith bowled Ravindra Jadeja 38. This is the scenario 151, just after tea, another wicket down. Now Peter Handscomb, 20 matches and 162 rounds, average 97. New batsman Peter Handscomb. Peter Handscomb is the new Khaja, back foot defense. 152 for the loss of 3 wickets. 152 for the loss of 3 wickets. Khaja 67. Handscomb 1. 2.1 overs in this session, 3 runs and 1 wicket down. There's the wicket of Smith, Steve Smith bowled by Ravindra Jadeja. Sad demise of Indian Australian captain. Umesh Yadav. .152 for the loss of 3 wickets. Umesh to Handscomb. No run. Ball, Yorker length ball. Back foot defense by Handscomb. Directly to the wicketkeeper. 153 for the loss of 3 wickets. Jadeja start the new over. Handscomb not out 2, facing the ball from Ravindra Jadeja. Plays the ball towards mid wicket area. 154 for the loss of 3 wickets. 154 for the loss of 3 wickets. Khaja 67 and Handscomb 3. Jadeja to Khaja. Back foot defense by Khaja. No run, overs completed. 66 over complete. First innings, third session. 4 overs, 5 rounds, 1 wicket. 1.25 is the rate. This session, Australia is very plays the ball towards deep fine leg. 155 for the loss of 3 wickets. Directly to the exact battle field there by Handscomb. .155 for the loss of 3 wickets. Here comes Australia in their first innings. Khaja not out 67 and Handscomb not out 4. Umesh Yadav is the bowler. 12.3 overs to 8.4 overs, 38 runs, no wicket. Here comes Umesh to Khaja. 155 for the loss of 3 wickets. 67 overs. Khaja not out with 67 runs on board. And Peter Hanscom 4 of 10. Umesh Yadav not out. He scored bowled Umesh Yadav bowled 13 overs and is given 38 runs. And another bowler, Ravindra Jadeja, bowled 15 overs and giving 31 runs, taking 1 wicket.